Okay, so it is roughly 3 hours away until the early prelims start. Start off with the first fight. Josh Emmett and Bryce Mitchell. If this was like a younger Josh Emmett, I'd pick Josh Emmett. But this is Josh Emmett just getting older by the day. Well, everybody gets older by the day, but you know what I mean. And he's showing it in his last couple fights. Bryce Mitchell can be too wild at times, but he's got a lot of promise. I'll pick him by. I'm gonna pick Bryce by unanimous decision. It's probably a weird pick for that fight, but I could see it going that way. And moving on to the next contest, you got Tony Ferguson and Paddy Pimblett. Tony Ferguson's the underdog. Makes sense. Losing streak he's been on. But, he's got the prowess, the experience. He's kind of lost his chin. That's what happens when you age, but he still has most of the skill. I'm going with Tony Ferguson in this fight, surprisingly. Man, he's been fighting killers like Gaethje, Oliveira. I know people make fun of Nate now, saying he's like out of it, and Tony got choked out by him. But I mean, come on, man, Nate's a killer too. Maybe not like championship level, but this ain't me debating Nate. We'll go Tony Ferguson by second round TKO. He could definitely go Paddy's way though. I mean, if you were betting, I don't know what I would tell you because I wouldn't tell you to bet on this fight. But yeah, I got Tony Ferguson, second round TKO, Bryce Mitchell by unanimous decision. And you move on to Shavkat and Stephen Thompson. My heart won't say Stephen Thompson, but come on, man. Shavkat 17-0. Like, it's an insane record. Many submissions. Like, he's got many TKOs. He's got many submissions. He's got like a mixed bag of greatness. But, I mean, Stephen Thompson is also probably top 3 striker in the UFC. I don't want to say best, but I mean, dang near he's probably the best stand-up guy you have right now. And people used to say Conor and Adesanya, but I don't feel like they're as good as they used to be. So, I mean, he's like the most dangerous guy with that karate-type style. And it's hard to, mimic him in the gym. I mean, I feel like Shavkat's good enough. They're underrating him on the feet as well, but I could definitely see Stephen Thompson winning it. So I'm going to say screw it, I'm going to pick Stephen Thompson. I'm going to say third round TKO by some crazy stuff like a head kick, maybe kind of like the Gaethje fight or the Islam fight with Volk. And then moving on to the co-main, you got Pantoja and Royval. Sorry if I said his name wrong. I don't even know much about Brandon Royval. I don't even know how he got a title shot. I don't mean to come across as like freaking, being an a-hole about it. But I mean, I don't know much about this division. I'm a casual about the flyweight. I don't really pay it no attention outside of like Brandon Moreno and Figueredo too. But I think he's moved out of this weight class by now. But I mean, I'll just go with Pantoja by unanimous decision. That's kind of a cop-out pick by me. But I mean, it could always go the other way. There's always a puncher's chance, as one of my good buddies likes to say. And then, lastly, the main event. Oh, man. So, going into this, I like Colby as a fighter. And I think he's a good dude overall, But like his whole stick, I can see how it kind of lays heavy on people and gets annoying at times. And I can also see with the whole Colby thing about, talking about Leon's father, how you could say that's out of bounds and shouldn't have been said at all. I could see that too. But that kind of leads me to my pick. I was going to go with Leon if I was a betting man. But now, after all that and seeing how much that angered Leon, I mean, it would anger me like that too, but I feel like that's like a sort of mind games thing as well, even no matter what you think about that situation, how it was said and where it was said and all that. I feel like that kind of gives Colby the edge. Now, he may have some ring rushes that would be called in like boxing, but it's technically octagon rush. Anyways, He's got one of the longest layoffs in recent memory. Not a fault of his own with the whole Hamzat thing, and then he might have fought Dustin, but that fell through as well. Not really on Dustin or his part. It just couldn't get a contract together. But yeah, enough rambling about that. I'm picking Colby by unanimous decision in this fight. Now you're not supposed to give the other side if it happens. You're supposed to be very confident in your pick. But if Leon wins, I could also see Leon winning by unanimous decision as well. I don't feel like there's going to be a finish in this fight. I feel like it's going to be a scrappy, back and forth for 5 rounds. Maybe come down to the last minute, how Leon won the belt in the first place against Usman. Maybe something like that could happen again, where Colby gets clipped and that gives Leon the edge in the scores. But yeah, to end it off, I picked Bryce Mitchell by unanimous decision, Ferguson by second round TKO, and then Stephen Thompson by first round finish some way. I don't really see it happening, but hey, a man can believe. And you got Pantoja by unanimous decision and Colby by unanimous decision. I hope they don't all end by decision, because that would be not as entertaining of a card. You want your finishes from time to time, like your submissions, even though a lot of people don't like the ground game. You want your TKOs, your flash KOs. But yeah, man, those are my picks on these five fights on the main card. I kind of wanted to see Ian Gary fight this weekend. I'm not a fan of him, but all the memes, and at the end of the day, he's a good fighter. But as always, I thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Maybe a little post-op on this video, maybe not. As anyways, hope y'all have a good day. See you next time.